Jay-Z's business and when I say business, his announcements, whether he's selling this or selling that and making this or making that, you're not harassing him to do an album.
Nope.
Same thing with Nas. Nas is just a little more quiet than Jay-Z about his business. You got to Google and be scrolling, be like, what the fuck you mean Nas made $40 million off the ring? What do you mean he caught a $120 million bag off the pharmaceutical company?
Word.
What do you mean this is Nas tattoo shop in the... You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Those are the moves that really matter, and until people understand it, they're going to think that you're just podcast. Whatever.
Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. Cameron don't know when to quit. First he let the world know that Dame Dash is a horrible businessman. Now he's taking shots at Jay-Z because Nas won a casino bid. Not to mention, Cameron told this to Memphis Bleak of all peoples, and I thought that was Jay-Z's mans.
And I'm not talking about nobody when I say this. I'm just being clear. I didn't understand how it worked at first. And then when I figured it out, I'm like, no wonder this nigga's sitting in his kitchen every week talking about it, nigga. Because YouTube is sending this nigga a check.
Yeah.
Oh, this how this shit work. And I'm not saying I would ever do that. I'm not. But I just didn't understand why niggas was in their basement talking about niggas.
Yeah.
Then I figured it out after my sports show. I said, oh, this is why these niggas is in a white wall background. You can't see where they at.
Just, everybody taking passport pictures.
Exactly. There you go. 100%. Finding a reason to beef with somebody, pause.
Yeah, and that's the bullshit. That's why when Nori was telling me to do this show, I was like, yo, N.O., like, I don't want to bring up no bullshit. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to be up here talking about this to go viral. Like, we all real niggas. Our story and who we are going to go viral just off the moves we make.
Right.
And I want to teach the niggas coming up, the young niggas, that after rap is still life.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas think that you got to rap forever, and it's like, nah, dog, I rap when I want to because it's fun.
Right, absolutely. Like, look, let's think about this. And I know I keep using them, whether it's Nas or Jay-Z. Jay-Z's business and when I say business, his announcements, whether he's selling this or selling that and making this or making that, you're not harassing him to do an album.
Nope.
Same thing with Nas. Nas is just a little more quiet than Jay-Z about his business. You got to Google and be scrolling, be like, what the fuck you mean Nas made $40 million off the ring? What do you mean he caught a $120 million bag off the pharmaceutical company?
Word.
What do you mean this is Nas tattoo shop in the... You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Those are the moves that really matter, and until people understand it, they're going to think that you're just podcast. Whatever. Because they're not going to be compared to... Because you got to think about these as two-time greats. People have arguments who you like better than these two. But the business acumen to where...
They both going.
Right,
it's
exactly.
Crazy. They both moving.
Yes.
But speaking about that Jay album, so you know on Drink Champs, I said, yo, Jay dropping the album.
Right.
That nigga called me. Like, yo, Bleak, when the last record you heard of mine at the album dropping? I said, nigga, chill. Let's just call it wishful thinking. That nigga was like, yeah, man. He was on the phone trying to see if Guru was leaking some shit to me.
Right.
I'm like, nah, I can't tell him my dog Goo.
Right, exactly. But see, that's, and I know y'all have a different dynamic, but that's just another thing speaking to the level of business. It was a time, I don't know if 444, whatever album it was, and I know Juan's a shout out to Juan. Juan is just another nigga that,
oh man,
he been up since I was 4 or 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about these are two very smart businessmen. So I'm not sure if it's 444, what album it was. But the album was platinum before it came out because it was in a phone.
Yeah, no, that was Blueprint 3.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that was BP3.
Like, yo, these niggas got this shit, forget it.
I remember
when you do shit like that, it makes you be like, yo, what am I doing this for? You get what I'm saying? If I've been doing music this long and I ain't busting these type of moves, I need to figure out something else to get around that. Even if I'm not close, the rap shit I'm doing is not comparing to teaming up with a phone company
and selling a
million
before
units
the
shit even dropped.
It's insane.
Right.
Yeah, so that was BP3. That was different.
That's when I'm like, I'll get to a single or song when I get to that shit, my nigga. Because if them ain't the moves, them ain't the move.
No, I give you that for sure, man.
Now I'm starting to see where Dame Dash was coming from when he said a man shouldn't be speaking on another man's pockets, because the more Cameron talk about Jay-Z and Dame Dash's financial situation, it got me thinking, what is Cameron's financial situation? He ain't drop a platinum album in a long time. I'm pretty sure he got businesses and ways to get some loot. But he been on YouTube 24/7 for a long time now. Is that his only real income? Is that the only revenue that he's really bringing in? And if so, that's great. He's an influencer now, like so many other celebrities that used to have careers in the entertainment business before the entertainment business went to hell. Now it's looking like people gonna be trying to get casinos. Master P and Jay Prince might as well get together, put their resources together, get with Uncle Luke, have a casino in Baton Rouge somewhere. I can understand why the entertainment industry is struggling, because people not spending a dime on no records, on no movies, on no nothing. All of this stuff is for free. Once you buy your phone, you really don't have to purchase no entertainment. It's all in the palm of your hand. I remember when they said that Jay-Z was the CEO of the Brooklyn Nets. Come to find out, he was a 1% owner, and they made him sell that 1% ownership. I wouldn't be surprised if this casino was using Nas's name because he's a Queens native, and that would get everybody on board with supporting the casino, even though he had little to nothing to do with the casino whatsoever. I don't remember him being an accountant or anything like that. I know he got his business together, but he's a rapper, and people like to use his name because he's legendary beyond belief. He put New York City on his back at a time when New York was falling off. Everybody know Nas, everybody love Nas, and therefore everybody gonna love this casino.
So recently, Jay-Z tried to plant a casino in Manhattan, and they shut that ish down. Nas is about to open one in Queens though. Why the difference? Well, Manhattan said no because of Broadway. The theatre district argued that $5.4 billion casino would kill its culture, small businesses, and quality of life there. Community boards voted 4-2 against it, whilst in Queens, they said yes. Resort World already exists there, and Nas is backing its $5 billion expansion into a full resort with hotels, 6,000 slot machines, and 800 tables. On paper, it's 10,000 jobs and over $2 billion a year in gaming revenue. But Queens isn't just any borough, is it? It's one of the most diverse counties in America, nearly half immigrant, with one of the largest Black populations in New York. Research shows gambling harm hits working class and minority areas the hardest. One problem gambler can affect up to 6 other people. In New York, about 0.7% of adults meet criteria for problem gambling, and 1 in 5 attempt suicide. So here's the lesson, right? Ownership is power, but location is politics. Jay-Z couldn't touch Broadway, Nas got Queens. Both make sense for different reasons. The real question is, should the community celebrate this as legacy or call it another trap dressed up as progress?
Oh my God, do. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, yo. Is Cameron a hater? He loves speaking about people's pockets. I'm on Dame Dash side with this one. He's speaking on Jay-Z and how Nas is better than Jay-Z. And for Memphis Bleak to be sitting there with Cameron just getting content on Jay-Z, who's supposed to be his mans, I guess Bleak figure, since Jay-Z not writing me no checks, I might as well figure out a way to get a bag to put food on my table. It ain't like Jay-Z gonna do it. So it's a possibility that Memphis Bleak's podcast is gonna be where people come to speak about Jay-Z, their relationships with Jay-Z. Y'all get ready for the Kanye West interview. I can't wait for that. He gonna have all of them dudes that used to rock with Jay-Z. Just Blaze, he need to do an interview with him. If he can get an interview with Pharrell, that would be very, very great for Memphis Bleak's podcast. But he's setting it off with Cameron, speaking on how Jay-Z must be illiterate or something because Nas is a better business person. And Jay-Z, his first album was high. It wasn't no Illmatic, but I could listen to Reasonable Doubt more than I can listen to Illmatic. It's only so much Illmatic I could take, but Reasonable Doubt, I could put that thing on repeat. But it's a lot of people that will argue that Nas is a better lyricist, and Nas is a hell of a lyricist, man. He was Shaheem before Shaheem. He was the Wu-Tang Clan before the Wu-Tang Clan. He was Mobb Deep before Mobb Deep. But you gotta admit, that boy Jay-Z got a hell of a flow. He said, you got show dough, little to no dough. You owe a whole bunch of money and you still owe dough. I got 963 plus 4 more dough. You loco, I'm loco with dough popo. Ain't nobody spitting like that. It was another bar. He said, you got flash money, something to cash money, some time will reveal money. Something like that. It was hot. Nas ain't spitting like that, man. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. All you beautiful ladies out there, I got so much love for y'all. I'ma holla at y'all later, man. And remember, I risk my motherfucking life.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations.